Knock at the Cabin is directed by M.Night Shyamalan and stars Dave, Bautista, Jonathan Groff, and Ben Aldridge. Now, there's more actors, but these are the main ones. Knock at the Cabin is about this family's on a vacation, but then one day there's a mysterious knock at the cabin, and there's these strangers demanding that they have to sacrifice someone in order to prevent the apocalypse. Now, most of you guys watching this review probably watched Knock at the Cabin because it was made from M. Night Shyamalan. However, I did not watch this movie because it was made from M. Night Shyamalan. I watched this movie because I watched the trailer and I thought it looked interesting. In fact, I haven't even seen a single M. Night Shyamalan film till this one. So, this review is just me talking about Knock at the Cabin and not comparing it to any of other M. Night Shyamalan films. With that being said, time to review Knock at the Cabin. Now, my thoughts on Knock at the Cabin. Let's start off with everything I liked about it. I love the actors. Like, every single actor casted perfectly. They did a really good job making you care about the characters and having you connect to them. Because there were some characters I really was connected to and thought they were like a perfect fit. Another thing, you guys may think the story seems weird, but I like the story. I thought it was a really interesting story. This movie makes you at the edge of your seat, not knowing what will happen next. I was seriously at the edge of my seat near the end of the movie, because it was really interesting. This is also a fun movie to go back and rewatch, because once they reveal stuff, it's like you want to go back and rewatch it to see if you can catch that thing that was revealed later on in the movie. I did rewatch it, and yeah, you can definitely catch that stuff. Now, the only thing I didn't really like about this movie is that the way they told the story. They did it in a Eternals way, where they do flashbacks right in the middle of the story. The movie first opened and we're just starting the story right off the bat. We're not skipping a beat. And then it's does little flashbacks throughout the film. Does it work? I mean, yes, but doesn't really show. You know what I mean, but I mean, it works because there is a twist later on that they mention, but you don't really see it in the flashback. This was weird. Okay, so for Knock at the Cabin, do I recommend it? I recommend it. From me not knowing M. Night Shyamalan, I recommend this film. If you watch M. Night Shyamalan, maybe it's a different story. But for me, from just not knowing any of M. Night Shyamalan's films, I recommend it. Out of 10, I give it an 8 out of 10. I don't understand how this has a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. How are only 30% of the people think this is low than 5 out of 10? I don't see how that. I really enjoyed this movie. I think this is the second best movie I have watched this year. So I recommend it, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys all next time. Goodbye.